Now, my M2 Smart Drive from Carbon Computers is something crazy we're going to be taking a look at today. Now, you could go on Carbon Computers' website, check out my other videos to them, but this thing is insane, okay? Now, you might be like, Ilya, why didn't you make this video sooner? Okay, well, I'll tell you, okay? So, I go to plug this thing in my computer. Kali doesn't boot, BlackArch doesn't boot. And at first, I think it's broken, so I'm going to send it back. And they're going to send me a new one. Until it was my computer, and my computer hates me, so it wasn't letting it boot. So I tried it on someone else's computer. It looked amazing, guys. It had crazy stuff on it. So today I want to explore it, but my computer does not work with the actual drive. I don't know why. They've never seen something like that, and then I thought it might be because I have Windows, so I got Kali on there. But you guys know what I had to go and do. I got a new laptop. Before I hear anything in the comments, okay guys, I know. I did not want to get this, but I needed something for you guys, and I needed to make this video on the drive after I saw how cool it was. So I ended up trading some stuff. Now, new computers aren't just free, so PortaPack, I didn't want to do this. Flipper, I've always wanted to do this. Let's see, I really like my Marauder, but I like you guys more. And then put my T-Deck Plus and my Ray Hunter for this computer, and it is so much nicer than my old one, I gotta say. So, meet the new hacking computer, and it's pretty tough. It's in 4K, and I mean, we got some good stuff on here. So, I am going to be setting this up more, so it will be better next time you see it. I have no idea where the App Store is, guys, and I might get clowned because I know you have to download stuff through, like, a terminal or something. But, in the meantime, we're just going to be filming, like, this. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad either. So we could power this off, shut down. Now we have my drive plugged in, looking tough as always. And now what? Actually, let's turn this down. Okay, there we go. I forgot I had the brightness turned up on my thing. So we could boot into BlackArch, Kali, Parrot, Predator, Cubes, Tails, Zorn. And they actually updated it, so they have some more stuff. I don't have updated stuff, obviously. But we're going to go to Kali, normal, with persistence. And now we're in the live system, okay? And your mind's about to be blown. This is so cool, guys. So this is everything that they have on this firmware. So we get this cool animation, like all Kali systems. Okay, so this is what it's going to be looking like. So we've got some cool screens like this. Obviously, it's about the actual features, not the screens. But it's about both to me, guys. Okay. So over here, you're going to see literally 1,000 little applications. So in here we're going to have our books, we're going to have our stuff. So we could just start with some good stuff. I'm not going over all of this today. We can split this up into a few parts. Today I just want to look at the tools, just to give you an idea of what's in here. Now, this is the coolest thing I found so far, so that's why we're taking a look at it. So the first thing I want to take a look at is Live APRS Map. So we could launch this. Boom, shakaloom. So this is going to be showing us live APRS data. So if we just zoom in a little here, we're able to look all over the world. So, I mean, I'm just going to... My fingers are too big. I need to up the size on this Kali image. But over here, it may take a minute to load because there's so much actually going on. So I want to go up here. This looks cool. So we're able to actually track boats and stuff, and where they are, where they've been, how fast they're going, literally everything like that, because these boats are always transmitting. That's why you could go on the PortaPack and do all this stuff too. So here's our first guy, and we can see what it's been like in the last hour, what it's called. Literally, we have information on here, the temperature, the humidity, what time it is, midnight. So this is probably Dexter out here, guys, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, guys, look at Europe. Okay. On top of looking at tools, I also want to look at live attacks. Now this is what I think is actually the coolest part. I got confused a little earlier. But let's see. So if we take a look over here, we're going to see we have a few menu options. The first one is going to be Bitdefender, Accordion Threat, Live APRS, Sonic Wall, and ThreatBot. Okay, now if we just look at Bitdefender, this is actually pretty insane. We're going to be able to look at stuff happening all over the world. So here we're able to see different cyber attacks literally happening as we speak on this map. So red is attacks, and if we look down here, we're actually to see what type of attacks we have. So, I mean, let's see, we've got generic, WN, Trojan. So definitely some cool stuff. And then it says where they're coming from, the different places on the map. But this is just kind of cool to look at. So literally as we're talking here, there's hundreds of attacks being sent within minutes between different countries. Another personal favorite of mine is Fortnite threat. Now these are all different threats. So that was Bitdefender. This is Fortnite. If I'm saying that right, I do not think I was, but this is another map. So we're able to see different attacks coming in down here too. Let me zoom in a little. But I mean, all of these tools, they just take you to super cool websites. We're able to put this in 3D, which is even cooler. I feel like a spy. We just took a look at live APRS, so let's look at Sonic Wall. Worldwide attacks. So here's another one of these maps with different attacks. Now, I have no idea what all these different attacks are. Obviously, I'm going to get a little more into this as I spend more time with this drive. So we've got different things here. So top attack origins, the United States. Wow, guys. I'm taking that quite personal. The United States is crazy. Thought it would have been somewhere else. But I mean, we've got the United States. We've got some different graphs shown up here, with obviously the biggest one. Now, I've seen a lot of stuff coming from right here. I do not know exactly which state this is, but something fishy is happening, okay? I've seen like hundreds of attacks coming from right here. Right here. But I mean, we've got our books in here, all kinds of stuff. Kali tools, GPTs, cheat sheets. So, I mean, come back for the next video. Obviously, you guys haven't seen this, and this is so cool. Now, this exact drive with the stats was $250, but that may be pricey for some people. So they do actually have a, drumroll please, $100 drive, which is also a super nice, cool looking one. But that is it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe. Use the code ILIA10 for 10% off in the Carbon Computer Shop. Go to my Discord, ages 13 to 17. We're trying to get to 100, and we can start doing some cooler stuff there. So, without any further ado, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.